Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, Tesla has increased the interest rate again. Actually, it's been going down and up. And so now we're going to give you a couple different strategies and what you should do first before buying a Tesla. I'll give you 3 credit unions that you may or may not be eligible to join, but they all have lower rates better than Tesla financing. And on top of that, I'll give you a great website which gives you and shows you all the different incentives that you might be eligible for on your state level in case you missed any of them before that. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today, definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon member, Christy. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check out Patreon link down below in the description. And today's live stream and all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, but more on that later. So breaking, unfortunately, Tesla has raised the interest rate for Tesla financing because it was 6.39% and now it is back up to 6.49%. I feel like at this point, we should start tracking like all the different interest rates that it was because it seems to change a lot. I want to say it just dropped to 6.39% like a month or 2 months ago. And so now it is right back up to 6.49%. We can see this. We actually spotted this glitch a few days ago on Tesla's website in which it actually showed 6.49%, but then when you click it reverted down to like 6.39%. So it was all over the place. But now it is finally official. Tesla has increased the interest rate for Tesla financing up to 6.49%. And so certainly that is a pretty decent high interest rate. I mean, it's lower than the industry average for all new car vehicles, and it's decent if you're a first-time buyer. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying decent because it's actually really bad compared to like what was out there like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, even a year ago. I want to say it was like the interest rates are like 3.4%. And so certainly I'm going to give you a few different options, but before we do that, please hit that like button. It goes a long way to support the channel and the live stream. So definitely please hit that like button. It definitely goes a long way. And thank you for that. But first, let's jump into this. So this is a great website, which is called Electric for All. What it is, it actually, if you put in your zip code, it gives you a state level and federal level, what type of incentives you might actually qualify for. So you can see like replace your ride, South Coast incentive for California, depending on what area you're in. And also it can show you charging station incentives as well. So definitely check out this link. I'll post it in the live stream comments if you want to check it out for that. And so definitely start here in case you have no idea on what incentives might actually be eligible for you. Certainly start here to get a good baseline of what could be eligible out there. And so now we're going to get into the 3 credit unions that all have lower interest rates better than Tesla financing. But before we do that, definitely don't forget to check out Tenet EV financing down below in the description on one of our channel sponsors as well. If you're looking for the lowest monthly payment, definitely check it out down below in the description, but more on that later. So the first one is Labor Credit Union, and actually a fan favorite of ours because our Model X is financed through Labor kind of before they raise the interest rates. But you can see here, it's pretty easy to join this credit union. I joined without any sort of affiliation, but you can see auto loans 0 to 65 months, 6.25%, 66 all the way to 80 months at 6.54%. So if you're going for a 65-month term, it is going to be lower than Tesla financing because if you remember, Tesla financing is at 6.49%. But if you want to go for a longer term, you should have seen this, but 84 months is actually at 7.49%. So if you need that 84 to 88 month term, usually not recommended, but if you need it, if you need even longer, you can see 88 months at 6.54%. So already a better term than Tesla financing from anywhere from 0 to 88 months if you go through Labor Credit Union. The next one is going to be Navy Federal Credit Union. This one is certainly a lot harder to get into. You definitely have some sort of affiliation to the military or at least a family member or anything like that. But you can see auto loan rates as low as 4.54% for new vehicles. You can see some of the terms right here, all the way up to 60 months at 4.99% and 72 months at 5.29%. So all the way up to 72 months, much way better than Tesla financing across the board. And so Navy Federal is a little bit of a harder one to get into, but if you can get in, if you got affiliation, then certainly definitely worth it at the end of the day. And we're going to get into our last credit union that has a 4.99% interest rate as well. And it's actually eligible for anybody that lives in a certain area or state. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by Tenet. Down below in the description is a Tenet link where Tenet is an electric vehicle financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. And on top of that, for the month of May, they are giving away a free electric vehicle charger, or you can get a free EV charger if you go through Tenet. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. And on top of that, you can see what the offer could be from Tenet with a soft inquiry check. Just go to the website down below in the description and hit the apply button for a soft inquiry, no obligation check to see what offer they can give you. So thank you to Tenet, and definitely let's get on to the last credit union. So the last one is going to be Delta Community Credit Union. This one is actually really easy. If you go to the page that for the join page, it is really eligible for anybody that is part of Delta and also anybody that lives in like Georgia, if I quickly look at it. But you could see here all the way up to 60 months, 4.99% across the board. If you need to go higher, 5.49%, even all the way to 84 months at 5.99%. So all across the board, this credit union is definitely worth it. Worth taking a look at if you live in the Georgia area, or if you have affiliation with a bunch of the different companies that are on the join page for this Delta Community Credit Union. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. If you've got another credit union that is a better one, definitely drop it down in the comments. We'd love to see it, especially if it's one that's easy and eligible for everyone to join to get a low interest rate for your Tesla. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments after this water break. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And right now, I'm talking right now this month, new customers that purchase a Mint Mobile plan before May 31st will also receive a 6-month subscription to Paramount Plus on Mint. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Krishna, thanks for coming in. My pants fell off and I've pulled them back up. Nice. Cyber, back for another fire stream. Thank you for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. In this next topic, so we've all been curious, or I've definitely been curious on how much does a Tesla replacement battery actually cost? Well, it seems like there's another company into the space and it actually isn't that bad at all. It's almost surprising how low this is relative to Tesla. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Winston. They posted this. Recall is now offering aftermarket battery packs for Model 3 and Model Y vehicles. And then Gregor Truck actually screenshot it. You can see it is $9,000. But there's a lot to unpack from this price quote. It's even much lower than that. And actually, there's another option that is even cheaper than that. So if you go to the website, you can see replacement battery packs for your Model 3 or Model Y, ideal solution, certified and tested, save thousands and peace of mind with a 2-year or 25,000 mile warranty. And it gets even more interesting. So the lowest option that you can actually get is $7,000. And what intrigued me with this is that it's shipping and installation included. So that makes you wonder, like, okay, are they going to ship the pack to you and then install it in your driveway or something like that? It really gets pretty interesting. But there's a FAQ which we can dive into in just a second. Of course, most people will probably get this one, which is like a Model 3 long range type of range, 200 plus miles, and a $7,500 battery installed and shipped price. And so we can see why this actually might be a great deal. And then of course we've got the biggest pack that they have, 230 miles at a $9,000 price tag, shipped and installed. So now it gets into what is this shipping and installation? Like, how does this actually work? Because labor for that's probably quite a penny, but it's included. And shipping, that's probably also expensive as well, but also included it. And so looking at the FAQ, we can actually start to see that what they actually are is they are a service center in the Austin area or Austin, Texas area, or around the Austin, Texas area. And they actually have you with included in the price. They ship your Tesla to them, do all the installation, replace the battery pack and all those testings and everything like that. And then you come and pick up the Tesla and drive it back to wherever you live. Of course, you could pay extra from that point and get your Tesla shipped back to them. But it's really cool is that the prices that they've listed here include shipping your Tesla to them within the included price. So certainly if you were to compare this to like some of the Tesla prices, I mean, even the lowest price that we saw for a Model Y battery was like $12,000, $13,000. So you can see you can save quite the penny. And I do like how there are other options outside of warranty. If you bought a pretty old Model 3 and you don't, I mean, it's still quite the bit of money, if it's especially not worth it. But if you're buying like a $17,000 Tesla after the $4,000 used EV tax credit, I mean, if the battery goes bad and you're out of warranty, this is the worst that can essentially happen. You have to pay resale to get you a new battery. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. Definitely an interesting move for sure if you have to go this route and outside Tesla, and just good knowledge out there if you have to go and this is like the worst case scenario. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Ron, just put my order in for the 2024 real-wheel drive. Can't wait. Is Tesla insurance the most affordable? It is for the most part, but Costco is pretty good, and then Tesla insurance. Any warranty on those? Phil, great question. It looks like they got a 2-year, 25,000 mile warranty. I have Progressive. Shop around. Yeah, Progressive is good. I've heard it's good. I've heard State Farm is good. It really depends on you as a driver and also what state you're in and everything like that. Cyber, have you reviewed the Highland Model 3 yet? Yes. One of the first ones at the LA area dealer places or shops got around us. We went to go for a 30-minute test drive. I liked it. Definitely a smaller vehicle at this point, but suspension was great. And I can't wait to jump into a Model 3 Performance, a brand new one, because that's what I'm probably more excited for. In this next topic, someone has got a Cybertruck and it is covered in rust. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So shout out to Sorry for posting this. Someone wrapped their Cybertruck in a rust wrap. It seems like this was actually for the wrapper TI, and it's pretty good actually. You can see like it actually kind of looks like the end of the world, end of rust, or the metal is actually rusted away. Maybe I think they did a little bit overdone, but certainly they went for the right effect. I feel like this is one of those things where it looks great on camera, but if you were to walk right up to it in person, then you'll really tell that it doesn't look real at all. But still really funny, and I give them props for this, like trolling, pretty high troll level for this one. But let me know what your thoughts on it on this Tesla Cybertruck with a nice rust wrap. But Definitely some producing stuff. Wow, the Cybertruck does rust. After all, you just need to wrap it. Take a look at this rustic design, which makes the iron oxidized look fresh. Someone gave it a rust wrap that's more vintage than my grandma's skillet. So yeah, hilarious for sure. And I'll give them kudos and props for rusting it and putting a Cybertruck wrap on it with the rust look. But let me know what your thoughts are. We're going to jump into the next topic. But if you're just joining in, welcome. We quickly talked about what you should do before buying your Tesla. Check out this website for any sort of state level incentives that are out there, and then go through a credit union if you've got decent credit. But if you're a first time buyer, then you kind of have to go through Tesla financing and use whatever rate that they have. But if you've got decent credit, decent income, and a good down payment, then try one of these credit unions. We got Labor Credit Union, we got Navy Federal, and we also got Delta Community Credit Union, all of which have better interest rates than Tesla financing. Tesla financing right now is at 6.49%, and unfortunately, this just went up from 6.39%. And so I would imagine this is going to be trending in the wrong direction for the rest of the year, and it is going to keep going higher and higher and higher. But let me know what your thoughts. If you can find, or if you've got another credit union that has a lower interest rate than that. In this last topic, we're all waiting for a $25,000 Tesla. What appears another manufacturer might be rolling out with a cheaper one as well. Shout out to Test Calendar for posting this. If this is true, this will be a huge Model 2 competitor. Excited to see what Kia has to offer and when deliveries will start. So it appears via this rumor, Kia EV3, which I think it looks sharp, debuts May 23rd or later this month for $32,000 if it qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit, which could be going away by the end of this year as well, or maybe next year. $24,500 with the tax credit. And so this could be a very compelling offer. But at the same time, a $25,000 EV kind of already exists because there is a Chevy Bolt that is also like that $25,000 threshold as well. So I'm not sure how exciting this could be, but at the same time, a cheaper EV or more inexpensive EVs are more exciting at the end of the day. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But actually, thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.